Today, I want to share a story and my personal thoughts on how just 5 minutes a day can really change your life. But this won't be another pompous motivational speech. I'm not going to say that you need to become a superhuman, get up at 4 a.m. and read 100 books a year. This video is about reality. It's about what works for me personally. It's about small habits, life hacks, observations, and a couple of situations from my life. Let me start by saying that, like most people, I used to think that in order to change something, you need something huge. A new life starting on Monday, a new super schedule, daily exercise, strict discipline. And of course, all of this fell apart after a couple of days. I think you've experienced this too. You wake up, look at your to-do list, and it's so huge that you just want to crawl back under the covers. Everything seems too big to tackle. And then one day, I caught myself thinking, I constantly want to change something, but I'm always waiting for the perfect moment. And I realized that there is no perfect moment. There will always be sleep deprivation, stress, deadlines, studies, work, chores, relatives, projects, life, which constantly demands something. So I decided to try something very small, so small that it's ridiculous. And I started with 5 minutes in the morning, just 5 minutes, nothing heroic. I didn't even get up at 6 o'clock sharp, just 5 minutes earlier. And I didn't use that time to check my phone or panic about being late again, but simply to avoid starting the day in a rush. And here's the interesting thing. At first, those 5 minutes seemed useless. I sat there thinking, so what? Nothing's changing. But after a few days, I noticed something small but important. My day no longer began with chaos, but with the feeling that I was in control of at least something. Now let me tell you a little story. When I was a student, I went through a period of intense workload. Lessons, classes, homework, household chores, a bunch of deadlines. I was constantly rushing somewhere, and sometimes I caught myself sitting in the classroom without even realizing how I got there. Everything was on autopilot, without awareness. Once, a teacher said, "Don't try to change everything at once. Start small." At the time, it sounded like a cliche, but for some reason, it stuck with me. That day, I changed something for the first time. Just 5 minutes of morning silence. Sounds ridiculous, right? But that's how the changes began. Not quickly, not a dream come true in a week, but steady. Then I added a little life hack, a list of 3 things: what I want to do today, what is most important, and what I am grateful for. The list took 2 minutes, but it helped me not get lost in the chaos. I stopped rushing between tasks and doing everything at once. My day became easier. And after a couple of weeks, I developed another habit, reading 10 pages of something useful in the morning. Not 50, not an hour, 10 pages. That's 4 to 5 minutes. It seems like nothing, but if you read every day, that's hundreds of pages a month, imperceptibly, without stress. And here I want to emphasize one simple idea. Small habits work because they are easier not to skip. 5 minutes is no big deal. 5 minutes doesn't require superhuman strength. 5 minutes is easy to fit into even the busiest schedule. But it would be too boring if everything always went perfectly. So I admit, I had setbacks. Sometimes I would get up late, do nothing, and the whole day would turn into a race again. But the difference was that the next day, I didn't start from scratch. I just went back to 5 minutes, and everything worked out again. Now, another real-life situation. I had a friend who wanted to start learning English. He kept saying, "I'll start this summer, I'll start after my exams, whenever I have time." The time never showed up, and neither did his English. Then he tried a simple approach. Watch one short video in English every day and write down one new word. One word. After After a year, he had memorized over 350 words. And most importantly, he didn't have to force himself. He took micro steps. The results were slow but steady. And here I want to share a few life hacks that really work. 1. Start with something so small that it's embarrassing not to do it. 5 minutes, 1 page, 1 exercise. Micro actions remove resistance. 2. Link the habit to something that's already happening. For example, brush your teeth, take 3 deep breaths. Pour tea, read 1 page. Woke up, wrote down 1 thought. This is called anchoring, and it works incredibly well. 3. Don't try to do everything. Choose 1 small action a day. If it becomes easy, add another, but not right away. 4. A habit tracker helps you maintain your pace. You don't have to use an app. You can simply mark X's on your calendar. Monitoring your progress is really motivating. 5. Don't expect quick results. This is perhaps the most important point. Small habits don't produce immediate results, but they last a long time. There's a saying that goes like this: people overestimate what they can do in a week and underestimate what they can do in a year. And it's true. We dream of becoming different in a week, give up in a month, and a year goes by and everything remains the same. But if you take a small step every day, in a year you won't recognize yourself. Not because it's magic, but because you simply didn't stop. And here's what I've come to. 5 minutes aren't about changing the world. 5 minutes are about changing direction. It's a small turn of the wheel that, over time, changes the entire course of your life. If you're overwhelmed right now, if it seems like you have no time and no energy, start small. Ask yourself 1 question. What can I do today in 5 minutes to make tomorrow even a little easier? The answer will likely be simple, but that's the power. Try it, not as a challenge, not as a strict discipline, but as a small experiment. And perhaps in a month, you'll find yourself making significant progress, all thanks to those 5 minutes.